All right, team. So we had a brainstorming sesh and we came up with something super cool called tipping. And all it is we're going to drop everyone's hourly pay to about 213 an hour, and then we're going to give the customers basically like an option like, hey, do you want to pay a little extra based on the service that you received? It'll be anywhere between 10 to 20%, and that money will then go into a pool that will be taxed, just so you know. And then we'll split it amongst all of the staff who received the pay cut. Does anyone have any? Veronica, you have a question? Um, it, Forgive me. Can't we just keep paying them an hourly wage that they can live on? Because what it sounds like is that this is based off of like the customer's generosity and what they feel that they want to pay as a tip. So it's not guaranteed. So like the waiters and waitresses and all that, they may not make a livable wage if customers decide that they don't want to pay. So wouldn't it just be better, especially since we're making record profits, wouldn't it be better to just keep paying them a livable wage? And then if they get tips, then it's extra, like it's just an added bonus. As always, thank you so much for your feedback and your question, Veronica. So I don't, let me explain it again. Basically, people are still going to get paid. They're just going to be getting paid by the consumer. By the consumer. So they're still receiving a paycheck. It's not going to come out of our pockets. No, I get what you're saying. I just don't see how it benefits your workers, because if they're making $2.13 an hour and for whatever reason it's a slow week or customers that week just don't feel like tipping, then they're going home with $80, and that's not livable in any way, shape, or form, especially not in today's economy. So I'm just trying to find a way to maybe save the company money, but also not screw over our workers, and also not put the burden of paying the salaries on the customers who are already paying escalated prices for the food that they're ordering. Like, am I making sense? So I think you're making sense, but it also kind of feels like you're kind of going against the company. Like, you work for the company and we are here to make a profit, bring a product, or a service. And it just kind of feels like you're not for us. Am I reading that right? Oh, I didn't know that by advocating for the workers, I was going against the company. I thought I was just trying to find a balance. But okay. Okay, so we're going to end this meeting here. As always, Veronica, thank you so much for your feedback. But we're not going to take any more questions. We're going to implement this, see how it works, get as much out of people as possible. We'll start at the 10%, then go up to 15, then 18, and then we're going to say 20% is unacceptable, and then we'll keep going from there. But we'll get some feedback in a couple years, and hopefully this works. So chop chop. Go tip.